Hello, my name is Dr. James Gill. I'm a GP and a clinical educator, and I've had enough of subscriptions. Believe it or not, my stethoscope has a subscription option, and given I've let it lapse, I've lost some of the advanced features that are physically built into the hardware, and it's annoying. It's one of the reasons why I really like the approach of the DRSONO Probe. This is a entirely, one fee based device. You buy it and it works. You've got a sealed unit with both transducer probes, so there's no faffing around changing bits or conversely losing bits, but also it doesn't require an internet signal. It's completely offline. As long as my iPad is charged, it produces its own Wi-Fi network and I can use the device and scan the patient. I can save the data, I can use all the advanced tools contained within it and not have to pay any more. From my perspective, this is really useful because it means that I can use it in general practice, I can use it in the education suite, and potentially, if we're doing expedition medicine, take it with me. And again, as long as my iPad's charged, I'm able to use the scanner on my patients. Personally, I think the subscription models are a bad investment. So it's really nice for me to see a company moving away from that model and actually encouraging me to buy something once and for all rather than give them a potentially perpetual subscription and end up paying more in the long term. So I entirely endorse the DRSONO approach here. I like the device, and to be honest, I would actually suggest to review what subscriptions you've got in your clinical practice and see whether or not they're actually providing value for money.
So the Tri-Scan Max is the one that has the curved probe on the one side, and then when you flip it over, it also has the linear probe as well. This thing has a lot of different settings, including abdomen, GYN, OB, vascular, thyroids. It even has an echo settings. I have scanned people with ranging body habitus. I have done abdomen scans, gen scans, vascular scans. I've done some legs and carotids. I've done thyroids. I have not done an OB scan yet, just because I haven't found somebody who I can do that with yet, but hopefully I can soon because I'm actually really excited to see how this thing does. So I expected to get on here being very critical of this thing and having a lot of cons and a lot of things that I would want to change, but for something this small, it packs a big punch. I'm actually very impressed with this and pleasantly surprised at how well it did with everybody that I scanned.
I'm going to show you how it's actually charged. You literally put it on your desk and you lay it on top. So it's wireless charging, and you can see that it's almost ready. And that's it. Simple as that. And this is the probe. And you turn it on right here. And you have your curved side.
The first thing you're going to want to do is turn the product on, which you're going to use this button here, which is also the freeze button. So we'll turn that on real quick. And we can see the device is on and not fully charged. So this right here is going to be our wireless function. So that's how we know that it's ready and it's looking to connect to internet. Now I'm going to look for this number here on the back of the probe, and this is what I'm going to use to identify the internet that I'm looking for on my phone, and it's also going to be the password that I use to log on to that internet. This is already turned on. I'm going to pick up my phone and then go to the settings. Next, you're going to look for the Wi-Fi connection that matches this right here. Click it. Then you're going to use these last digits here, excluding the SN or whatever yours says, to sign on to that Wi-Fi. And now that I've opened this app, I am fully connected. Here, I'll show you that I'm connected by using a little bit of gel, placing it on my probe like I'm about to scan, and you can see it's ready. So the next thing, like I've mentioned, that is really cool about this probe is it comes with a curved side and it comes with a linear side. And you're probably wondering, how do I toggle back and forth between those two? It's actually really, really simple. Here, you're going to use your button that you're going to use for on and off, for power, and of course for freezing. But you're just going to hold it down and the light is going to switch from one side to the other. And that's how we know now we're on our linear side. We can do that again. Now we're on our curved side. So now I'm going to share my screen with you on my phone so you can see what I'm playing with in the app. I have switched back to the linear side. I'm going to just click the top where it says thyroid, and that's going to show you all of the exams that are going to be perfect for this probe. So it starts with thyroid, and then it can also do small parts, which includes testicular, breast, and then also pediatrics, vascular, carotid, breast, MSK, and nerve. Super, super cool. So you can click each one of these presets to sort of optimize your image for what you're going to be scanning.
First thing that we're going to look for is the bicep tendon. This is a commonly injured tendon, and it's pretty easy to find. All right, right there in the center of the screen, we have the bicep tendon. So what you want to do is toggle back and forth, try to reduce the anisotropy so it doesn't look like there's a tear when there isn't one. And then from there, what you want to do is move it to the edge of the screen and put it at like the bottom of the hill. And then in order to see the supraspinatus, all you're going to do is go up a little bit. All right, so that is, now we're starting to see some of the supraspinatus. And as you can see, there's a point that you can see right there. That point is the separation between the supraspinatus and the infraspinatus. So now we're looking more so at the infraspinatus, and then just to make sure there's not any tears, even though you see a hole there, you can just toggle back and forth as well. But I don't see any deformities. He's good to go. Continue on with his career.
Okay, got some gel. And then the notches right here. Lowering the gains because I like it darker. And we are. So perfect example, let's say this patient is being seen by a doctor and they can't find the heartbeat with the Doppler. They would just use this probe easily. M mode. And freeze, and then measure heart rate, and then go back to B mode. And actually, once I freeze, I can save it to the actual iPad. This is a picture I just got, and I'm gonna unfreeze, and we're gonna go live again. So cute. Obsessed. You can change your presets of what kind of scan you're going to do here. Measure here. Length from one side to the other. CRL.